What is up, guys? It's Alex from Gamers Ascendant. Today we're going to be showing you how to make a potion farm. The reason why I think this is a really important part for noobs, and this is definitely something you should do before like hard mode, because potions are pretty much essential. I did not mean to do that, but they're pretty much essential for beating bosses, and especially later on. It's true even then. But what you're gonna need is a lot of clay blocks, which they're not that hard to find. But yeah, so you find these clay blocks, and with 6 of them, that makes 1 pot. Now, it's kind of expensive, especially for early on, because you're not gonna have like a super strong pick like the pick saw. So what you're gonna want to do is just like 60, I think, should be plenty. And now, in order to build this, like, it's not too hard. Like, it's like 21 by 21 would be the best measurement. So I'm gonna show you exactly what I mean. I'm gonna build it right now with wood. So starting with this piece, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now that's the first, like, where the pots are gonna go. So there's the barrier, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you need to have 10 open spaces, so that means an extra one here. So it's actually 23 by whatever. And you only need like 3 per row, so at least there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then you use the platforms, so you can make these right here. Now, this is just an example, because then you could just make it 3 wide, so just pretty much about this. And the reason why you want that, the bottom ones are the most important because they're the hardest setup. So let me just show you what I mean. There you go. You place all the pots down, and that's pretty much enough pots. It's only like 10 per plant, so it's not that bad. But you get the process. Then you build 3 up again, and so, for example, 1, 2, 3, and you put another barrier, 1, 2, 3, with the planks, so you can put it again. So that's pretty much how you want to do it. You can expand it to however long you want, but I think that using the least amount of resources, this is the easy way. I just kind of decorated it a little bit so it kind of like matches the spooky wood, which is the new wood from the 1.2 update, which is pretty nice. Anyway, I'm going to show you exactly how to get every one of the plants. Now, the first and probably most easiest one you can find, right from the beginning, is the daybloom. Now, they're found anywhere in the daytime, and they're just spawned around this place. So there's one, right here. There's a daybloom. You just pick it up, and you get the seeds, and you also get the daybloom seed, the actual plant too, which is really nice. Now, the other one that's a little bit more difficult to get is the water leaf, and it's right here. Now, you don't want to attack it like normal. What you're going to want is a bucket. And the reason why a bucket is important is because you're going to need to fill it with lava and water. So what you're going to want to do is find that place, and then place the bucket of water down. Now, it makes it fermented, so to speak, so it gets enough nutrients so that it can actually turn into a water leaf. So when you get it, you get both the water leaf seeds and the water leaf. Because otherwise you would just get the water leaf and not the seeds from it, which is kind of the main reason why we're making this farm. So there's another one right here. We just actually, let's cover this up a little bit. There you go. Then we get the water bucket, put it on top, and then we're able to farm it and get the seeds for it. Another one we're going to want is the blink root. Now, it could be found pretty much anywhere as long as it's in a cave. So, as you can see, this one right here, I'm pointing to it, this one is fermented, so you can easily pick it up and get the seeds for it. But this one right here, it's a blink root, but it's not fully functional, so if you get it, you only get the blink root, but not the seeds. So be warned, and if you want, come back to them. Maybe they will grow by the time by the time you look for more blink roots. So that's all you do. You just go to the caves, explore, and then find some blink roots. I find this much easier to do if you're just caving in the first place. Just pick up the blink roots and then let them just sit in your inventory until you can put them in a spot so you can build a farm later on. Like there's another one that's perfectly developed. Now, the next one we're going to want to find is the water leaf. Now, it's the same as the blink root, really, except you have to find it at night, and it has to be in the jungle. That's the only way, because it only spawns in mud. So there's one really good one. There's the moonglow seeds, and there's another one, like, right next to it. Oh, get away. Yeah, so it's really easy to get them, and it's not that difficult. Just look around in the jungle, and you should be able to find them. Also, I would suggest, if you are going to plan to make this farm early, which I would recommend that you just pick these up and save them in your inventory, just like the blink roots. Because if you have a few, you're pretty much done. Because if you have one, then you can get more and more and more. It's like, it's a farm, so you'll get more seeds out of it. So it's pretty good. Now, the second to last seed that we're going to need to find is the deathweed seed. And this is probably the hardest of them all to get, because you need to find them during the blood moon, which is really difficult because seeds, you can find them about like this, and you can get the seeds from them. Not the seeds, but the actual plant for it just fine, if I had some space. But you can't get the seeds from these guys because, well, it has to be during a blood moon. And that's very rare. It's 1 out of 7 chances. And it's a little bit hard to do, so just bear with me. I'm not going to have deathweed plants to show as a presentation, but that's what you're going to need to do. Just keep that in mind. Like, if you want to have full plant, the full plant capacity and all of them to be able to create any potions, you're going to want to wait till a blood moon. Now, the last one you're going to want to find is down in hell, and it's called the fire blossom. So it's the same thing as the water leaf, because you're going to want to put some lava instead of water this time to make it ferment. Now you can see it's a little bit glowy, so you can pick it up, and if this guy would get out of my way, it's really actually pretty tough. And it's a goodie bag. I should pick that up. But yeah, there are some more seeds for us, if this inventory wasn't a problem for me. Yeah, fire blossoms. So there you go. And here's another one. I'm just going to pick up this lava, pour it inside, and get the seeds from it. Now there's also the flower, but I don't have enough space. Technically, we really don't need it. So just make sure that it's sticking out of the ground and not like just a little bit. It has to be like exposed. For example, like this. It has to look exactly like this, just sticking out, like pretty much a full block. And that's how you know. Now, the other part that is a little bit annoying is that you're gonna have to put the lava buckets in here. So I'm gonna put in here, and then just keep pouring it until there's a certain amount, which is a tad bit above the. Now you're gonna need to do the same with water too. About there is fine. So let me just put the blocks back where they belong. Add the torches because I like light. And we're done. So, let's fix this up a little bit. Get this here. Oh no, that's the wrong place. Get the wood platform, put it down, and there you go. Now you're pretty much done. As you can see, I already planted the fire blossoms here. Now we need to plant the water leaves. Right now I don't have enough because I didn't farm as much as I wanted to, but you just place them down. Okay, I don't think they have enough water. Yeah. Actually, I screwed up. That's not true. I was using the moonglow seeds, so they look pretty identical. That was my bad. There you go. So it can be just the same as the fire, if not lower. So that was partly my mistake. You can fix it, not too hard, but just try not to make that mistake. Learn from my mistakes and don't do it again. There you go. The water leaves are placed in. Now we're gonna want. I prefer putting the next tier down here, so by next tier I mean moonglow, which is found in the jungle, and deathweed, which I don't have, so imagine this row right here being the deathweed, because it can only be found in the blood moons. So yeah. Now the next one is day blooms. So we put them here. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we get the blink roots, which are right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the best thing about this is that you don't need all of these guys. Now what you could really have is just 5. And then when you get another one, once it fully grows, you'll pick it up, and usually you will get more seeds, so you can plant them again, replace them, and you'll have a continuous amount. I would recommend putting a chest here and a place for water. So if you want the bottles, you just get the bottles, and you go down, and you go down, craft a lot of water bottles because you need the potions, and then go in the chest and get all the materials you need for the potions. So these are how you get easy plants. Now for easy potions, I will show you. First of all, I will just explain them to you. The archery potion, all the potions first of all required bottled water. Now, this is important because bottled water needs day bloom and lens. Then battle potion for the archery potion. Now the battle potion needs deathweed and rotten chunks. The feather fall needs day bloom, blink root, and feathers. Gale's potion needs waterleaf and coral. Gravitation potion needs fire blossom, deathweed, blink root, and feather. Hunter potion needs day bloom, blink root, and shark fin. Invisibility potion needs blink root, and moonglow. An iron skin potion needs day bloom and iron ore or lead ore. Magic power potion needs moonglow, deathweed, and fallen stars. Mana regen potion needs moonglow, day bloom, and fallen star. And night owl potion needs day bloom, blink root. Obsidian potion needs fire blossom and waterleaf and an obsidian. Regeneration potion needs day bloom and mushroom. Shine potion needs a day bloom and glowing mushroom. Spelunker potion needs a blink root and moonglow and gold ore. Swiftness potion needs blink root and cactus, and Thorns potion needs deathweed and cactus. The water walking also needs waterleaf and shark fin. Now these are all pretty simple and doesn't require a lot of energy, but it's kind of confusing. So what I recommend is either getting a sign with all the recipes, which you may do, but it's going to take a while, or you could just look it up in the wiki, which I would recommend, and that would be the easy way to do it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. This is the easy farms. So see, there's another one. Bloop. I got blink root seeds. Only got one though. That's okay, because I will just replant this. Usually you will get 1 to 3, so or maybe even 4. Probably not 4, but 1 to 3 is what you will usually get. So you can replant them and then even get more. So this has been Easy Potions for Noobs, and see you guys later.